Hello everyone and welcome back to the Minecast, the show slash series where I talk about stuff. If you can't already tell, I don't know if you'll be able to, I've moved the mic around for a little bit. I don't know if I like it, but it's moved for at least in this video. I feel like the keyboard might be a little loud in videos like this, but that's what the Minecast is for, experimentation. Speaking of the Minecast, we are either on episode 18 or 19 right now, and we are moving full steam ahead to episode 20 of the Minecast. And when we get to episode 20, that will be the big day, in my opinion. Episode 20 of the Minecast, because the Minecast is already our longest running series, both in amount of episodes and just how long I've been doing it. I've been doing the Minecast since before 30 subscribers, which is kind of crazy to think about, that we have a series that's been going on since before 30 subs, which is pretty cool. It's our only series still going on from that long ago, which is weird to think about, but also it's cool to think that, like, I haven't even been doing this for a year and so much has happened in the Minecast. Like, Minecast 1, I only made that video to address the COVID situation with my school. So, that's kind of crazy to think about. I'm really sorry if this mic is a bad position. Like, it's all I keep thinking about already. We're only a minute in, and I'm still just thinking about the mic. So, hopefully it's good. If it's good, then I'm gonna keep the mic like this for every video. But if the keyboard is just unbearably loud, I do apologize. And the only reason why I'm even noticing the keyboard is I am not wearing headphones for this episode of the Minecast, which is kind of risky because usually I wear headphones during the Minecast. But I'm just trying to keep the sound down for the Minecast because the Minecast is supposed to be our chill series, and I feel like I get a little loud sometimes, even during the Minecast. I want the Minecast to be a little more chill, more podcast-like. You know, we're moving the Minecast full steam into a podcast, okay, guys? And honestly, I just think that I want to make the Minecast more chill out. You know, I want this to be our chill series here on the channel, because we don't have very many of those. You know, I'm a little more high energy in most of my other videos. So I'm going to be a little more chill, and I'm going to be a little more aware of being chill in the Minecast. Because, you know, you guys can put this on while you're doing homework, or taking a jog, or doing whatever it is that you do. Because the Minecast is supposed to be longer videos. They usually aren't, but we've had a couple Minecasts that have stretched out pretty long recently. But yeah, I guess we can just talk about some stuff that's happened over the course of the last, I don't even know, it's been a long time since the last Minecast, actually, which is kind of weird to think about how long it's been. I think it's been two or 3 weeks since the last Minecast, which is, I do apologize for that, guys. I'm really sorry. I need to do this one more, the Minecast, but it's just, I don't know, Minecast isn't the first thing that comes to my mind when I'm thinking, okay, what's the most popular series? What do people want to watch? What do I want to record even? You know, but the Minecast is good because it's more chilled out, and I can just talk to you guys about stuff you guys want to see on the channel, stuff I'm trying to do with the channel, you know, just so that you guys are more aware of what's going on, and it's less, you know, you guys in the dark, and I'm just doing, you know, my own thing. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. So this Minecast, we're gonna probably be mostly talking about why I took a break from YouTube and why I'm back and what videos I'm doing and stuff like that. But before we get into that, I guess we should talk about some other stuff. Presidential election happened, and that's about it, you know. Not gonna really talk about that because rule of thumb is no politics. That's kind of my thing. I don't talk about politics. I won't take a side on this channel or anything. And yeah, so we're just gonna go right past that one because politics make for an angry comment section, let's be honest. So yeah, I guess one thing to mention is join the Discord. I would like you guys to start asking questions again on the Discord for Minecasts, because we don't really get questions over there, which is understandable. I took a break and I didn't really do the Minecast that often, so there wasn't really a reason for you guys to leave questions. I wasn't answering them, and that's totally fine. But we are back with the Minecast. Well, and hopefully you guys can start leaving questions again. So that would be nice, just add in that kind of section of the Minecast that we used to have. That segment is the word I was looking for. Segment, not section. That makes quite a bit more sense. I feel like I talk too fast for a podcast. I need to slow down my talking speed as well. So 18 Minecasts in, right? Thinking back to the very first Minecast, I started doing this series to improve speaking ability, just to talk better as a human being, right? Some people probably didn't even know that little bit of information about me, is that I have severe social anxiety and I don't like talking to people. So why did I start the Minecast? It's kind of just more slow talking, more, not saying the word like and but, and, just filler words, actually using your words for reason, because, we've all been gifted with the ability to speak. Most people, not everyone, has the ability of speaking to being able to go in front of a bunch of people and speak. Like, I can't just go randomly and speak in front of a crowd of 500 people or 100 people or even 10 people. Like, I can't just arrange that. But I have the ability to, as in I can speak words. And that is something that I think people overlook in life, is we've all been given the ability to speak. Now, do some people speak too much and speak out of turn and say things they probably shouldn't? Yes, and that is why cancel culture exists. Love it or hate it, it exists. And yeah, I'm not gonna say I agree with cancel culture, but it does exist, and it's mostly in retaliation to people saying things they either shouldn't, or being taken out of context, or all kinds of horrible things that can happen. And it's just, we've all been given the ability to speak, and I don't feel like that's something that people think about. So I just want a thought of the day is, you have the ability to speak. How can you use that, to help people around you? I feel like I'm being hypocritical. Like, do I use my ability to speak? Like, probably not as much as I should, It's just something to think about. And that's what the Minecast is. Something just to think about. And I don't feel like... See, that's what happens when I slow down my speaking. I'm just like, what do I say? What do I say? But when I talk fast, I can get through a bunch of subjects. I can talk about a bunch of things. And it's like, oh, we're going to talk about everything. Next thing I want to kind of discuss on today is the first snapshots have been released for 1.17, Caves and Cliffs, and they've already shown a lot in these first, I think one snapshot has been released, only one, and they've already shown quite a bit, like quite a lot has been shown in these snapshots, and I'm fairly impressed. Like, usually the first few snapshots don't really add much, and they're kind of just, tester snapshots. They kind of just happen, right? And this one did not. Like, a lot of stuff was added in the snapshot. A lot of stuff that I thought was pretty cool. Like, I might be the only one, but I quite like the candles. I think they're gonna be really cool. I think the only bad feature about the snapshot, and I'm really hoping they change it after, what everybody has, been debating about, and that is the spyglass. I think the spyglass should either render new chunks or have a ability of some sort, right? Because I get the whole, if it loads new chunks, it will be lag for some people because, you know, it has to load a whole new chunk. I get that, but it's really just either don't add the spyglass or do what Optifine did. Optifine zooms in, but it also loads in more, if that makes sense. It doesn't load in a whole new chunk, so maybe they can just basically just do Optifine. But the thing is, people are going to install Optifine for 1.17, so nobody's going to be making the spyglass, like, ever. And I do feel kind of bad. They're like, oh, something people have wanted for years, you know, the ability to zoom in, and Optifine is just like, hey, I have a better version of what Minecraft is already offering. And it's like, it's really easy to install. It's not like, there's not even the excuse of like, oh, Optifine's, you know, hard to install or anything. No, Optifine is super simple. And a lot of people use Optifine, myself included. Optifine is a great tool. If you're watching the video right now, Optifine zooms. It's great. I love it. I think it's really important, but like, I don't use Optifine all the time. So I don't feel like I would use the spyglass at all if I barely use Optifine to zoom in, except for very rare occasions. I feel like the spyglass, I'll probably literally never, it'll be like clocks. I don't think I've crafted a clock in Minecraft in years, like actual years. I'll grab them out of the creative inventory sometimes for like builds, but I've never crafted one. I've probably crafted one, but just not in a very, very long time. And it's just like, yeah, Minecraft adds in useless stuff sometimes, and what are we gonna do about it other than complain? You know? But then they added really cool stuff. Like, I was really hoping the Warden or some new cave generation would be in there. There was the geodes, which we can now see in caves if you play on the snapshot. I'm hoping the next snapshot will have a little bit of new cave generation. Like, maybe adding in the local water level in the next snapshot would be cool, just so we can start seeing the naturally formed waterfalls and stuff. And the new snapshots have had nothing with the cliffs yet. It's all just been stuff we saw about the caves. No goats, none of the powdered snow, none of that stuff has been shown yet, which is actually a little surprising. I thought that it would come way sooner, but I thought they would do the cliff snapshots before they did the caves. But no, they went right in with the caves, and it caught me off guard a little bit. I didn't even know the snapshot was out until your boy Blazer released his video, and I was like, oh, that's interesting, I'll watch his video. And then I watched his video, and then I watched another video on it. Then I got the chance to play it later that day. And it's like, they added so much stuff for the first snapshot. Like, I can't remember the first Nether update snapshot. I don't think the first one was substantial, but I remember within a few snapshots they had already added in all the new biomes and all the hoglins and piglins and stuff, and that was all added within a few snapshots. So maybe Minecraft's just going for like, add everything in quickly so that we basically have 1.17 before summer 2021, but it's just in a snapshot form, which I wouldn't complain about that because I have no problem with transferring my world over to snapshots. I'm just not transferring any of my worlds over to this snapshot just because I don't really see the point in it. I think it's kinda, nothing's really been added yet, so what's the point? You know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there is a reason to change the snapshot now, but I don't think there is. I'll probably change my survival world over once goats are added in, just because I want to do something with the goats in my survival world, which I do want to talk about my survival world in this video as well. See, I have quite a few things I want to talk about, and I'm glad the Minecast is back, and I feel like I'm talking quick again. So I do apologize. I'm gonna slow down. See, anytime I slow down, it's like my brain doesn't work right, I guess, because I slow down my speaking. I get quieter to like an ASMR level, and I'm not really comfortable with it. So I'm gonna speak loud and probably too fast. So I do apologize for that in advance. But yeah, I'm probably done talking about the snapshots for now. let's move on to talking about the survival world. So, with the survival world, what is going on? Why haven't I done a survival video yet? I've been back for multiple days. I should do a survival video, and you're probably right. I'm a little burnt out on just Minecraft survival, because I recorded most of the survival videos pretty quickly, and I was playing survival all the time, before I took my break, which we'll talk about later. And it's like, I'm just feeling more towards doing other videos, like the Minecast and some other series that I want to get started with your boy Blazer and by myself. I literally have a notebook full of ideas that I've been writing down over the course of the last, week or so. Ideas that are probably the best ideas I've had for the channel in a long time, just because, like, I'll be ooh, a little bit of lag. I don't like lag. I don't know. Please leave. But I'll be completely honest, I'm working towards maybe hitting 300 subscribers before 2021. I don't know if we'll be able to do it, but it's something I'm trying to do. It's not something I'm gonna be like, oh, you guys should subscribe right now. Subscribe. No, I'm not gonna do that because, well, that's not gonna help me. I'm just gonna make better videos, like the Jurassic Park video. I don't think I've done a Minecast since that video came out. That video was a big success for the channel. First video to cross 100 views in a little while, and it got 700 views, and I'm like, okay. And then I have all these other video ideas that I want to do, and I have all these other things that are better than the Jurassic Park video. I'm like, it's gonna be great, it's gonna be good, but it's like, are these videos gonna be good enough that they'll somehow get into the Jurassic Park algorithm that YouTube has? Like, your boy Blazer's most popular video is a Jurassic Park video, and then one of my most popular videos is a Jurassic Park video. So, is that a coincidence? I think not. Okay, there's a conspiracy going on here with Jurassic Park and YouTube. I'm gonna figure it out. No, I'm just taking a break from the survival videos for now. Don't worry, they will be back. I'm not quitting the survival series anytime soon, because it's like my favorite series most of the time, but it's just not something I want to do right now. So I've just kind of decided to do my own thing for a little bit, which is perfectly understandable, and I hope you guys aren't too upset. I hope that's understandable. That I'm just kind of, the survival videos will be back. They're on hiatus, the survival videos, for a little bit, and same thing happened with build battles. Like, I could have uploaded a build battles while I was gone. I could have uploaded a couple build battles while I was gone because we have them recorded, but I was like, I don't really want to upload at all over the break because I'm not recording videos, so I'm not really worried about getting them uploaded either. And I'll talk more about the break in a minute, but it's kind of just like, I wanted to just forget about the YouTube channel for a little bit. Just kind of move on for just for a week. I think it was exactly a week without videos. And I didn't really think about the channel that much over the course of the break. Now, I didn't want to take the break. It came unexpectedly. But I tried not to really think about doing videos too much over the course of it. It actually might have been 2 weeks. I don't know for sure. But I just didn't really want to think about doing videos. I just wanted to kind of forget about it for, a week or so I could come back completely refreshed, doing everything, doing the best videos I can do. And yeah, that's kind of my goals right now, is just make the best videos that I can make. And if they're the best videos I can make, then eventually somebody who thinks they're good will find them, and then we will continue to grow then. I'm not like super worried about growing on YouTube. It's just, YouTube's a fun little hobby that I do. And it's, like I said multiple times, it's a hobby. Everything else comes first. Even in times where I wouldn't want it to, and I'd want my YouTube channel to come first, everything else has to come, first. Like, I'm not making money off of YouTube. It's not a job. It's just a fun hobby. So, school, life, Sometimes I have a life, okay, guys? Sometimes. That all has to come before doing videos. I hope that makes sense. I'm not basically implying that I'm going to be taking more 2-week breaks, because that probably won't happen again for hopefully a long time. Hopefully never again. That would be pretty cool if I just never take another break, but it's kind of hard because I have to focus on school, and school takes up a lot of my time, and that's just the truth, okay? School just takes up a lot of time, and that's why over the summer I was able to upload more videos. We were able to get our first 200 subscribers over the summer, and I feel like next summer we'll be able to grow even more because I'll have more time to do more videos. That makes sense, right? I'm not speaking rocket scientist there, right? I hope not, anyway. So, yeah, that's why I took the break. And I think the break was more, not why did I take the break? It wasn't like how long or why did I take the break. It was just when I took the break. It was just perfect timing for me to settle in. We're moving. We have moved now at the time of recording this. We have officially moved, and time to settle in, get everything set up. And it's like, record videos at my own pace for a little bit. One day, in probably a couple weeks, I'll be going back to everyday uploads. Once I have multiple videos pre-recorded, and once I have all these side projects I'm working on, completed. Side projects, I do not mean YouTube videos. I mean like real life side projects. That should be clear. I don't have any secret projects going on with YouTube, and well, maybe a couple secret YouTube projects. Who knows? Maybe a couple with Mr. Blazer. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe something coming very soon. Maybe in a month. Who's to say? Who is to say? And that's all I really had to say about the break. Is I have a lot of projects coming up in the near future, like, once again, not YouTube related. And once those are kind of done, then I'll be able to go back to everyday uploads. But for now, I kind of like the pace of just take my time and upload 2 to 4 times a week, And over on, I'm working on videos, almost every day. I'd say I'm at least working on videos almost every day, right? But I'm not working as hard on videos as I would be before. I was doing videos before actually every day, and it's not as fun if you do it every day, and it's not like videos I wanted to make or anything, because I want to focus on videos I want to make, which every video I've made since I've come back, which is I've recorded a couple, and I've only uploaded I think 2 videos since I've come back, and I'm just only recording and uploading videos that I'm happy with, that I think are good, videos that I think are like, videos that are good enough that they're not bad. That's a sentence and a half. I guess other things about the channel is I want to do more reviews, like book reviews. I'm not too happy with my Odd Ones Out book review. I didn't really talk much about the book. I should have scripted it, but I didn't, which was a big mistake of mine. I want to do more reviews. I really do. And I want to do, like, longer reviews. But I just feel like right now isn't the time to do that. And that's what YouTube is. YouTube is timing. Some people might disagree with that, but it really is. YouTube is doing what is right for that time. And you can't just expect everything to work out. You have to have at least a little bit of timing. You can't just upload, 6 videos one day and then take a 6-day break and then upload 6 videos and take a 6-day break. That's not better than uploading 6 videos, taking a 1-day break over the course of 6 days, That's not better. That's worse, even though you're uploading just as many, maybe even more videos, it doesn't mean all those videos are going to get the views that they might deserve to get, because if you upload 6 videos, you're going to flood people's subscription boxes, and there's no way they're going to watch all 6 videos that day, and then the next day they'll probably forget to watch 1 or 2 videos, and then they'll just end up not watching all 6 videos, and then you have weird analytics, which would probably be really interesting to look at. But still, it's timing, in my opinion. Well, not even in my opinion, but timing is key. In a lot of ways, timing is really important, and you have to make sure that you get the timing just right for videos. And I feel like that's something I've been trying to work on more and more, figuring out more and more about how YouTube works as a whole. You know, I've been doing YouTube for 1 year and like 2 months or something like that, and I'd say I've actually been doing YouTube for like 8 months, because I didn't really upload, or at least it doesn't look like I uploaded. Yeah, I've been doing it for a year, and I've grown in the year. I've changed quite a bit from what I did videos wise a year ago to what I do now. I do, fairly different videos from Star Wars news. Moving on, okay, we can all move on, right? Right, we can all move on. Let's just, next subject, right? I guess there's not really much else to talk about. I'm really trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to touch on this video specifically, because I don't think there's anything coming up for the channel-wise that I can tell you guys about. I think as of right now, there's not really much for me to update on you guys. Like I said, I'm working on quite a few videos, so if there's breaks, like days between videos, that's why. It's because I'm working on videos, and I'm not the biggest fan of just mass recording 12 videos in one day, then schedule uploading them. Like, I feel like I say that because I can't do that, I just don't get the time to, and I really wish I had the time to just record a bunch of videos and schedule them. But I just feel like that doesn't always work out perfectly. I don't really know. And I want to do more, at some point when the timing is right, I want to do more non-Minecraft videos. For now, I think I need to stick to Minecraft. I need to just keep doing what I'm doing for right now, and I think that's working well enough that I can just keep doing what I'm doing, at least for now, because, well, it works. And it's better than things that might not work. And as of right now, it's not really the experimental phase, which my channel, is in the experimental phase. That's what the first, that's what, the first 1,000 subscribers is the experimenting, finding out what your audience wants out of you, what the audience expects out of you, and your audience finding out what kind of videos, what kind of editing you have. And it's all of that matters, mostly in the first 1,000, then first 10,000, first 100,000, that subscribers, and then from there you've established kind of who you are on the platform, at least a little bit more than you were before. And I feel like that's kind of what you have to work towards, is establishing yourself on the platform. And I haven't done that yet. I've been doing YouTube videos for a year, and I have 245 subscribers. So it's like, I haven't really established who I am yet. And, all it takes is one video. Blazer and I talked about this. It was actually a while ago, but all it takes is one video, and then you've made it somehow. Just one viral video. But you also have to work towards that viral video. You're not just gonna make one viral video, then you have 1 million subscribers. It's not really like that. You have to make all those videos before the viral videos. Then you get that viral video, and people have all these other videos to watch of yours. Then you get, whatever subscriber boost you were gonna get from the viral video, which it really helps. But some people don't get the viral video. Some people just grow their channel slowly, organically, without just the massive boost that comes with, you know, going viral, even if it's just for a couple hours. Which, you know, I do hope in a weird way that one day one of our videos will just kind of hit the algorithm in a way that our channel will get out there a little bit. Like, I feel like my channel has made it, a couple videos have just been like, just randomly gaining views sometimes, and that's just a healthy video. But then there's also videos that they get up to their view count, then they just kind of stay right there at that view count, and they don't go up in views, literally, ever. And it's like, okay, well, that also, it got a good amount of views, but it's not going up in views either. So did I do something wrong? Like, I don't really understand yet, but I'm gonna figure it out. And that's kind of what I spend a lot of time doing, is figuring out the analytics, trying to make sure that everything I'm doing on the channel is correct, so that if it does happen, the viral video, if that video ever does happen, then I have other videos, and I'm not just, you know, one good video and then a bunch of bad videos, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. It's not, I'm not saying that, oh, I'm just preparing for the viral video. I'm preparing for if there ever was a viral video, because, you know, you never know, and you don't want to waste that opportunity if it ever comes. And who's going to turn up the opportunity to have a viral video? Obviously, no one who actually wants to do videos will turn up that opportunity and just be like, nah, I'd rather not, you know? Maybe that's just me. I don't really know. I think we're going to end this Minecast off here. We've been going for 30 minutes, so that's a nice, healthy Minecast. Maybe even longer in the future. Who knows? You know, who's to say how long the Minecasts will be in the future? Not me. Definitely not me. You know, I have no idea. I just kind of talk for a little bit, and I feel like towards the end is when I get more stuttery with the Minecast, because I'm like, what do I talk about? I have no idea what to say. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, go watch another video, you know, help me, you know, get views. Yeah, go watch another video. Hopefully there'll be another video. There'll be a build battles Saturday for all you build battles fans. I know it's been a couple weeks, so build battles hopefully back on Saturday. Maybe not, who knows, you never know. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next Minecast, or whatever video comes out next. It might be a Minecast. You never really know with my upload schedule at this point. I've thought about doing the Minecast twice a week. Just throwing that out there, I've thought about doing it twice a week, because I want to get a upload schedule going. And I've done a couple drafts, which sounds kind of weird, for an upload schedule. And I've put the Minecast as twice a week, as a Wednesday and a Sunday. So I don't know if that would work, but hey, maybe it will. Maybe there'll be another Minecast on Sunday. Maybe there won't be. Who knows? But I guess you guys can find out on Sunday. Make sure you hit that bell and turn on notifications to find out if I upload a Minecast on Sunday. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye now.